Let me tell you about an account that sounds almost too good to be true. You put money in and it lowers your tax bill this year. That money then grows for decades and you pay zero tax on the growth. And when you take it back out, if you do it right, you pay zero tax again. Money in, tax-free. Money growing, tax-free. Money out, tax-free. There is no other account in America that does all three. Not your 401k, not your Roth, nothing. Hey, it's Sal. When I first understood this account, I asked the obvious question. If it's this good, why is almost nobody using it right? So I dug in, and the truth is, it really is that powerful. But there are catches. Some people should pour money into it before anything else. Others should not touch it at all, or they trigger a painful penalty. So stay to the end. I'll show you the 3 tax breaks, how much you save based on your income, the catches nobody warns you about, and exactly who should max it out versus who should skip it. If that sounds useful, hit subscribe, because I break this stuff down every week. Let's get into it. The account is an HSA, a health savings account, and right away, forget the name, because the name is a trick. It sounds like a boring little medical fund, a place to stash a few bucks for doctor visits, but in the right hands, it is one of the most powerful wealth-building accounts in the country. And smart people treat it less like a medical account and more like a secret retirement account. To qualify, you need one thing: a high deductible health plan, or HDHP. In 2026, that means a deductible of at least $1,700 for self-only coverage or $3,400 for a family. In plain English, you pay more out of pocket before insurance kicks in exchange for a lower monthly premium. Hold on to that, because it matters when we get to who should skip this. Benefit number 1, the money you put in lowers your taxable income this year. In 2026, you can contribute up to $4,400 for self-only coverage or $8,750 for a family, plus another $1,000 if you're 55 or older. So if you're in the 22% bracket and you max the family amount, you just knocked almost $2,000 off your tax bill for doing nothing but moving your own money into your own account. And a bonus most people miss completely. If you contribute straight from your paycheck, that money also skips payroll taxes another 7.65%. No 401k or IRA lets you dodge that. Benefit number 2, and this is the one that turns a medical account into a wealth machine. The money grows completely tax-free. And here's the part most people never learn. You do not have to leave it sitting in cash. At almost every provider, you can invest it in index funds, the S&P 500, the same things you'd hold for retirement. Every dollar of growth is never taxed. Invest the max for a few decades at a normal return, and you are looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars, even $1 million, and the IRS never takes a cut. That is the same tax-free growth you get in a Roth, but you already got a deduction on the way in. No other account gives you both. Benefit number 3, when you take the money out for medical costs, you pay zero tax on the way out. Doctor visits, prescriptions, dental, vision, and a long list of qualified expenses. Tax-free in, tax-free growth, tax-free out. That's the triple. And here's a quiet trick. You don't have to reimburse yourself right away. Pay a bill out of pocket, leave the money invested, and save the receipt. Years later, you can pull that cash out tax-free using that old receipt. It's completely legal, and it turns your HSA into a tax-free piggy bank. Now, what if you reach retirement without big medical bills? No problem. At 65, the HSA changes. You can pull money out for anything with no penalty, paying ordinary income tax, exactly like a traditional IRA. So before 65, it's a triple tax-free medical account. After 65, worst case, it acts like a normal retirement account. And best case, it stays tax-free. There is no bad version of this account in retirement. So how much does this actually save you? The higher your income, the bigger the break. Say you max the family amount, $8,750. In the 12% bracket, that's a little over $1,000 back. In the 22% bracket, around $1,900. 24%, about $2,100. And in the 32% bracket, roughly $2,800 every single year. Add the payroll savings on top if you go through your paycheck, so it rewards exactly the people who need the break most. But now the part most videos skip, the catches. Catch number 1, the big one. You must be on that high deductible plan. If you or your family go to the doctor a lot, that plan can cost you thousands out of pocket, and it can wipe out the tax savings completely. Don't let a tax break pick your insurance. Catch number 2. Pull money out before 65 for something that isn't a medical expense, and you pay income tax plus a 20% penalty. That's steeper than most retirement accounts, so this is not an account you dip into for a rough month. Catch number 3, and this one costs people a fortune. Most people open an HSA and then leave it sitting in cash, earning almost nothing. The magic is the tax-free growth, and you only get it if you actually invest the money. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this: open it, fund it, and then actually invest it. And don't confuse it with an FSA. The FSA is the use it or lose it one. The HSA rolls over and is yours for life. So let's make this simple. Who should max this out? If you're healthy and don't expect big medical bills, you get all the tax breaks and rarely have to spend the money. If you're a higher earner, the deduction is worth the most to you. And if you're thinking about retirement, it's arguably the best retirement account there is. In the right order, fund your 401k up to the employer match first, then max this. Who should skip it, or at least wait? First, if you have ongoing medical needs, a chronic condition, a new baby on the way, the high deductible plan may cost you more than the break saves. Your health comes first. Second, if you don't have an emergency fund yet, don't lock your money behind a 20% penalty. Build your safety net first. And third, if you can't get a good high deductible plan, you're not eligible anyway, and that's fine. There are other good accounts for you. So let me bring it home. The HSA is the only account in America that's tax-free 3 times over. Money in tax-free, growth tax-free, and out tax-free. For medical, or like a retirement account, after 65. It only works if the plan fits your health, if you leave the money alone until you need it, and if you actually invest it instead of letting it sit in cash. Get those 3 right, and this quiet little medical account becomes one of the most powerful wealth tools you will ever have. If this helped it click for you, hit subscribe. I break down the money moves nobody explains in plain English every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.